All right, today we're going to be looking at day one of adding and subtracting rational expressions. We saw multiplying and dividing. Now we're looking at adding and subtracting. First thing we're going to look at is how to find a lowest common multiple. All right, now lowest common multiple is what is going to help us add and subtract. So we need to be able to do this first. So first we factor. We find all the factors. We write the common factors to the side. And then anything that remains that for either of them that is not common also gets written to the side and becomes part of the lowest common multiple. Then we multiply and leave it in factored form for today. So first look at letter A. So the factors of 2x cubed, this is 2 times x times x times x. The factors of 8x y squared, so this is 2 times 2 times 2 times x times y times y. Okay, so the lowest common multiple, first let's look for what they have in common. They have a 2 in common. They have an x in common. So first of all, I know that that is part of the LCM, 2 times x. Now, what's also part of the LCM is what's left for each of these. The lowest common multiple is what's left for each of these. So for this one, we got x times x remaining. And for the other one, we've got 2 times 2 and y times y. So the LCM is going to be all of these together. So 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. X times x times x, which is x cubed. And y times y, which is y squared. And this is the lowest common multiple of these two right here. Both of these divide into this 8x cubed y squared, and it's the lowest one that they both divide into. Letter B, we have x squared minus 3x plus 2 and 2x squared minus 2. So first we got to factor both of these. So this factors into 3 and negative 1. Nope, sorry, 2 and negative 1. Nope, negative 2 and negative 1. Negative 2 times negative 1 is 2. Negative 2 plus negative 1 is negative 3. So this is x minus 2, x minus 1. So that's the factored form of this. Now for this one, we factor out a 2. And then we also factor a difference of 2 squares for x squared minus 1. So that's x plus 1, x minus 1. So here we got our two factored forms. So the LCM, first of all, we look for what do they have in common. That's going to be part of the LCM. So what they have in common, is x minus 1. So that's part of the LCM. What's also part of the LCM is what they don't have in common. So x minus 2. X plus 1. And 2. Now, what does it say? Does it say leave it in factored form? Yeah, we're going to leave it in factored form today. Later on, we'll multiply it together, but today we're going to leave it in factored form. Okay, so this is our LCM. 2 times x minus 1 times x minus 2 times x plus 1. That's the LCM of x squared minus 3x plus 2 and 2x squared minus 2. All right, letter C. So we factor this. So 3 comes out and we're left with x minus 5. Factor this, a 6 comes out and we're left with x minus 5. So their LCM Well, actually, I need to break down this 6. I need to break that into 3 times 2. So the factors of this are 3 times 2 times x minus 5. The factors of this are 3 times x minus 5. So what do they have in common? Well, they both have an x minus 5 in common, and they both have a 3 in common. So 3, x minus 5, part of the LCM. And then also what's remaining, nothing's remaining here, but the 2 is remaining here. So also 2. So this is the LCM for these two. 6 times x minus 5, or 2 times 3 times x minus 5. All right, let's factor this. So x squared minus 6x minus 16. And then that factors into x minus 8 and x plus 2. And for this, x squared minus 4, that's x plus 2, x minus 2. So the LCM will be what they have in common. So they both have x plus 2 in common. So that's part of it. And then everything that's left will also be part of it. So x minus 2, x minus 8, and x. So this is the LCM. X plus 2, x minus 2, and x minus 8. The lowest common multiple. All right, for the next one, 3y squared minus 9y. So we can factor out a 3y. That's y minus 9. And y squared minus 6y plus 9, that factors into y minus 3 and y minus 3. So what do they have in common? Well, they have nothing in common. So the GCF is just, or the lowest common multiple is just going to be all of them. So 3, y minus 9, y minus 3, and y minus 3. So that's the LCM for that one. All right, here are the problems for for this topic, day 1.